all lined up, ready to go out for the day, aren't you? Babies together. Well, cracking on with the barn. Get all the blocks and the sand and the cement. We're going to make a sleeper wall all the way along, 300mm gap in between, and then that's going to be filled with concrete. And our tie block layers here, and it's got very breezy, and it feels like rain. So this morning I've been pushing all these blocks and stacking them up ready for him. So he's loaded up, he's got a clear run. Sand, cement, 250 blocks, these are a solid block, 4 bags of cement, 2 lengths of rebar, and 1 cubic meter of sand, which is was 1,930 baht, so not bad at all. Look, Leo's looking majestic, and May's round the corner fishing. Well, it's 9:20. I'm heading back home. Going to get a shower and get changed, and I'm going out with Stephen. Gonna hit some golf balls. Now then, some sad news. We yesterday morning we lost Jenny dog. She died yesterday morning, so which was very sad. We buried her in the garden, and not a lot else to say about that really. She was a cracking dog, Jenny. A lot of whippet in her. That kind of, good dog. But as they say, life goes on, so we're down to 3 dogs now. Well, my block layer's been, and you get the gist. He's done a good job, except I am millimeters away from effing and blinding. I'm so bloody hungry. I set it out for him yesterday, put all the blocks out for him yesterday. I gave him a tape measure yesterday, and I said to him, and I showed him between there and there, 300mm, 12 inches. What's that? Probably 8 inches. You know, I absolutely bloody despair at times. Absolutely despair. I just don't understand it. What the hell? I'll get away with 8 inches, but I wanted 12. The reason I wanted 12 is I wanted a lot of concrete in between down here. I don't know. You know, they often say, Brian will, look at this. They leave an energy bottle on the floor where a cow could stand on it and break it and damage its foot. I despair. I totally despair. Brian always says, and this is the importance of having a builder like Brian who can speak Thai on the site. Brian always says, you can't leave them to do a job. I got hold of the tape measure yesterday, and I put it in between the blocks, because I laid the blocks out yesterday, put it in between the blocks, and I said 300mm in between. Kojai, which means understand. And he does it at 8 inches. Why the hell has he done it at 8 inches? 200mm instead of 300mm. I don't know. My goodness, did we have a rainstorm last night? Oh, you can hear the waterfall running in the jungle, and you can see the speed it's coming off the jungle, going down the dam quite fast, a lot. And my plan this morning, because I went with Stephen yesterday to the driving range, some golf practice, and Hello. So I wasn't here yesterday. I don't know. Now then, big new boy. He's gonna make a bonny lad. He's only a baby, this bull. But if he's fed right, he'll make a monster. He's tall. He's a lovely lad. Lovely temperament. But he's a good colour too. I like his colour. Well, I started down this. This is only 20 metres long, this side. That side's 30 metres long. And I started down this side. Got it all laid out. There's a bit of a dry run. You know, I mean, that cross member there, that's for shear on the building, that should be encased in 4 inches of concrete. He's rendered it in because he's gone too bloody close. Jeez Louise. I don't know. God give me strength. God give me strength. Anyway, I'll make do amend with this side. I'll do it at the 8 inch. I'm not going to break all those blocks out now. But on that side, clearly, I'm going to have to be on site. I'm going to have to be on site. I got here yesterday, an hour before him, before the builder. So I was trundling all these blocks in and laying them out all down the side there. And well, near to worry. Then you would have thought he would have put the beams back in there to stop the young cattle from coming in last night. Brainless. Absolutely brain dead. Brain dead. What do you say, big boy, eh? What do you say, eh? He brain dead, innit? Absolutely brain dead. You're a bonny little thing, aren't you? Eh? You're not very old, a few months. And you were born on the farm, weren't you? Yeah, you were. You were born on the farm, you little red girl. She's a bonny little thing. She's probably about 2.5, 3 years old. And P-My, you're thin, aren't you, P-My? Yeah. But don't you worry, darling, I'm going to fix that. We're going to get you some good jack bit. Fill you out. Look, I see her ribs. Ah, dear. There's that much mimosa pudica on the pasture. There's hardly any grass on. And we're in the rain. Imagine what it's going to be like when it's in the dry. So that's what this venture is all about. It's all about getting some decent fodder on. It's just mimosa pudica here. The shy grass. And it's got little pom-pom seeds on, little flowers like a clover, and that it spreads like wildfire. And Ping's been cutting that. Well, we might plant that with a crop. It's my intention is to put a fence along here, only about 3 meters up that little bit of a hill there. Put a fence along, and then the cattle can come out here. We'll move this fence a bit more that way. The cattle could come out here during the day, bit of exercise, bit of walking about, not much, but they'll be fed, watered and everything in the barn. It'll be a total cut and carry operation, and silage will play a big part in that. But because we've got the river and we've got a pump, I mean this was totally submerged here with water. That pump that we've got there, it fills a 45-gallon drum up in 20 seconds. And a gallon of petrol will keep it pumping for 8 hours during the day. So we've got no issues with water from the river. Anyway, because we'd had so much rain, I came down on the ATV this morning. Didn't know whether the car would have got through or not. It would have done, but I'd have been sliding about all over the place. I'll have a quick look at Loch Leo. And look how it's clear there's been driving rain coming this way last night. Now I was here the other day and it was bright sunshine and very calm, and I could see about a dozen quite large red tilapia still in the dam, and I was, well, to say I was surprised was a bit of an understatement. This is all Mimosa pudica. It's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. We've got a 7 rye field there and 90% of it's Mimosa pudica. There then, look at that. That wasn't flowing at all yesterday. And this is how successful my design is, because the debris at the top last year would have blocked up that net and it would have been backing up, but it's still up. I mean, it's up a good probably 150 mil, but the volume that's going down there to the river is quite good. Quite good. Look at that. Doesn't take much to block a net up, does it? From a very wet Chiang Rai, is once again a very frustrated Chiang Rai. I wouldn't mind if I'd not have gone to great lengths to show him. As they were saying, Liverpool, no bed. Bye bye for now.